Good morning. This is John, host of Mgtow is Freedom. It is, I don't know, November 18th, 2016. I don't know what the date is. But I want to thank you guys for subscribing. This channel is growing by leaps and bounds. I get great comments on the videos discussing the topics, the subject matter. There's only the occasional ding-dong, the occasional troll, which is great. I invite you, by the way, to use your discretion when giving them attention. If it's a girl, maybe she just wants attention and from men and she's not getting it, so she, or she's a communist feminist type and she wants to try dominating and testing her skills. So, give them the attention you want. If you think you need to ignore them, ignore them. If you want to just lay it loose, cut into them and put them the fuck down, do it. Be my guest, men. Have at it. Go to battle with them. See what you can do with them. I imagine that the reason feminists, these hardcore whores out there, haven't said anything on my channel is I'm just too small. I try to be inflammatory, but they just don't have the balls to do it. They don't have the intellectual argument, aka the brains, to come on here and throw down, right? I think someone said something like, I said, I have the penis, and so she wrote, you have the penis, but I have the brains. I'm like, I can claim to be Superman. It doesn't make it so. Prove it. If you want to fucking throw down like that, tell me what your IQ is. Woman, no, I'm not going to get that. I have the brains. You mean you're good at manipulating men and stealing their shit? Is that it? And with that, I will segue over into the topic of the video. That is the Disney Princess, an American horror story. I fucking hate princesses. I hate them. I grew up in America just like everyone else with various cartoons from Disney coming out. And the older I got, the less I watched them for, personal pleasure, but friends of mine had kids, little sons and little daughters, and they put on the fucking Disney movie. Got a movie called Aladdin. It's supposed to be about a boy who finds a lamp, gets a genie to help him. But the movie is really about the princess, the American princess. She's just, named Jasmine and is the daughter of the Sultan. But she's still got the princess attitude, even though she's got everything she wants. But let's go back to the Disney princess and where a lot of them come from. Let's go there, Buster. Come on, you're welcome. The Disney princess. Oh, that's Jim. Fuck. Okay. Where they come from. Snow White, little white girl running through the forest, really got nothing to her name. She's got the clothes on her back and a smile on her face. Nothing. Who the fuck is she? Okay, Cinderella. She is the poor stepsister. The poor stepsister who cleans house. Her qualifications for being a princess in life are the same as Snow White. Nothing. Cinderella's pretty and she's good at cleaning. She likes to sing. Name your princess. So what happens? What happens? Well, she wants to be saved. She wants to be rescued. The Disney princess, or princess to be, she is weak. She's desperate. She's put down. She's oppressed. Basically, she seems to be all the things that little American girls are. And so what happens is a prince comes through and he finds her beautiful. Cinderella shows up at the ball because she gets a magic gown and some glass slippers. And she's so beautiful that she captures the prince's heart. And let's just stick with Cinderella and not bounce around too much, even though it's fun to compare all the different American princesses, and these are actually horror stories. So what does the prince have? He's powerful. He's handsome. He has great manners. He works really hard, apparently, at keeping his kingdom intact because everything's clean and beautiful. And all the princess has to do is want. That's all she has to do. Cinderella wants, right? And the prince falls in love with her. He falls in love with her, and he goes searching for her. Why? What does she have that he really wants? What does she bring to him? It's a great question to ask, isn't it? Really, if a prince who has everything material, what does he want? He wants a pretty woman, as if he couldn't go anywhere to get one. Same story all of us men have. How hard is it to get a pretty woman? What does she bring to the relationship? Well, the prince goes around the kingdom trying to find the girl because he's got the glass slipper. And they really only show what happens when he comes to Cinderella's house and the ugly stepsisters who are dominating bitches, who want Cinderella to do their work for her and take care of her for her. They are acting like in-your-face feminists, right? And in the cartoon, they're presented as bad and ugly and scowling. But don't those fucking women, Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters, they're called the evil stepsisters, aren't they fucking ugly? And isn't their behavior familiar? Fuck, it's a horror story. The Disney princess, the way it's presented, is a horror story. So then they show you the alternative, these ugly stepsisters and stepmother, and then this beautiful, soft Cinderella. So the prince comes and she puts her foot in the slipper and he's like, yes, it's you. And he's, what the fuck does he see in her? She can sing a little. She's beautiful. She is exactly the opposite of what feminists say a woman should be. Yet she's the ultimate feminist, Cinderella is. By the mere virtue of her beauty, she gets to have everything. She doesn't have to bring anything to the relationship. Is Cinderella going to go to the prince's castle after marrying him? After having that beautiful fucking white wedding? Is he going to make her scrub the floors? Is she going to have to run around and dote after him and get his slippers and get his drinks? No, she is now a princess, Cinderella is, in the castle. She brings nothing to the marriage. Where did she learn her skills, her kindness and everything? Oh, she was born with it. She was born to be a princess, right? She magically had all of these abilities. No, Cinderella is just like every other girl out there. She just got picked. She gives nothing to the relationship, and now she's going to be taken care of the rest of her life. This is what American girls grow up thinking. They're Cinderella. They're going to meet their knight in shining armor, their handsome prince who's going to have everything. And in her, he's going to see all the beauty of the world. And she's not going to have to change herself a bit. And he's going to give her everything she wants. The castle. He's going to have a beautiful castle. The carriage. She's going to have a beautiful car. She gets everything and has to put in nothing. She's not going to have to try. She just gets because she wants. That is the American horror story. Because I have lived it. You guys, I know you have lived it too. You've had to deal with these fucking princesses out here.